Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. What did we get ourselves into? You know, this is the most awesome planet. Do you know how many people, entities would love to be here? Can we not waste it? Can we seriously start to have fun here and treat each other like ourselves? Oh, I shouldn't even say that. Half of you don't even treat yourselves very well. All right, proof that the plant frequency is raising. I'll give you one right now. This is 2018, February. Yesterday was the Super Bowl. Did you watch it? If you're American, I'm sure you did. I want you to watch the commercials from last year and years before. Go find them, and I want you to watch the commercials. I cried. I cried on more than one commercial. What was it? I hope I get this right. I think it was Mass Mutual, Toyota. See, now I'm remembering the brands. Definitely had, even Budweiser had some awesome ones that were very funny, but even a couple of them were really cool. Mass Mutual made me cry. Oh my God. They were saying, hello honey, oh, so-and-so died, are you covered? No, they showed bikers taking a kid that has been bullied, I don't know how many there were, but they were scary looking. Bikers taking him to school every day and picking him up because he's been bullied at school. They showed kids that started a lunch group so that nobody ever has to eat lunch alone. They showed, the first responders, people that get up in the middle of the night to go save the lives of other people. This went on and on and on and on, and they kept showing people doing wonderful things. Remember I told you, get off of the Trump thing, and Korea, and, South Korea, the bomb. South Korea, North Korea, whatever it is. See, I don't even know. I don't even know. Get off of it. Get off of, I don't even want to say it, terrorists. Guess what? You guys are raising the frequency of the planet. You're raising the frequency. Yeah. It's working. Instead of focusing and listening to the tweets from the White House, we're taking charge. We're doing powerful, awesome things, and it's changing lives. And we've got huge brands in the most expensive commercials you can ever purchase per minute, the Super Bowl. They're choosing to show that. The power of the positive actions of other people. It blew my mind. It was one after the other, after the other, after the other that showed that. And I thought, wow, I saw the world differently. The world looked so different after those commercials. Even the Super Bowl, I felt like it was different. I felt like people were different. They were acting different. I think even the players acted different towards each other. They seemed friendlier and nicer instead of as combative as they've been in the past. I want you to know you're making a difference. So what I saw, somebody isn't seeing. There's somebody out there in a low frequency that didn't see those commercials, that sees the world as a negative place. The commercials I've seen before have been very negative, very ego-focused, some of them disturbing, like the worse they can get, the more they think attention they think they can get. The only things that I didn't like is they were showing the movies that are out in between those awesome commercials, and most of them are extremely negative. In fact, they were disturbing and violent. And I thought, when is Hollywood going to catch up with that and understand that we want to see positive? There can still be challenges in those movies, of course. That's what makes it exciting, to see the triumph. but some of them were so negative. And hopefully they'll start to get the message that we don't want that anymore. That's why I said, whatever you put your attention, that's why I really don't know the news. I really don't. I don't watch it. I don't even know what countries are doing what, you know. I don't even know the names of the leaders. I really don't. I purposely don't. It's not part of my reality. Somebody can say, you have your head in the sand. No, you're choosing a reality that's negative. I'm choosing a positive one, and it doesn't include that because it has no importance in my reality. And that raises my frequency, and thus you benefit from it, person who's going to watch the conspiracy theory stuff. I know you're on my channel for a reason if you're doing that stuff. You really don't feel good. It feels bad. It feels like the world's a bad place, and it's not. It's beautiful. And all those things that you saw in those commercials, if you watch them, are taking place. They're real. Those people are out there doing these things, but we don't get to see that. Now we're getting to see it because the media is choosing to show that. I've seen a lot of very positive commercials, and I mute commercials. I don't watch anything negative. So if I even watch a channel that has commercials, and I'm usually watching Oprah's master class or, Discovery Channel, and I love all the travel channel and cooking and stuff like that. If that's my form of entertainment. I want you guys to know you're doing it. You're doing it. It's happening. We're taking charge. We're making a difference. We're doing positive things. Here's kids. Kids taking charge over helping each other to do the right thing. And that takes a lot of guts because there's always going to be bullies out there that get power off of doing negative things, using fear. And guess what? My channel is about breaking through fear. And we're doing it. We're doing it. We're taking action to do the right thing and moving past the fear. People are taking action to change their lives. I have people sign up for our internet courses. Guess what? Not to learn an online business to make a few bucks, because it's going to change their life. Because they can learn how to use the internet to reach audiences, to do positive things, to help other people. Because we're global now, and the internet allows us to do that. I'm reaching millions of people by doing this. Yeah, it's amazing. This is how we raise the frequency faster. The world is changing. We've done it. It's going, and it's accelerating. That's why you're manifesting so quickly. Oh, by the way, I know, I always have one for you, don't I? I did something else. I took out my computer. So as an internet marketer, all this stuff, my computers are my equipment. It's like, if you mow lawns, you need a lawnmower. My equipment is my computer, so I have 3 awesome computers. Guess what I did to the master computer? I had my coffee, I have my coffee. By the way, I put cream and everything in it. I put cream and stevia in it. I don't have anything around my computers, and then I walked past my computer, the screen was up. I clipped it as I walked past it, and spilled coffee all over the motherboard. Right down in the motherboard. Took out the keyboard. It actually took the power out. It was done. There was a pool of coffee. And I said, I just lost my computer that I was doing everything on. Of course, everything's backed up. Thank goodness we don't deal with that anymore. And I realized that I was probably going to have to just take it into Geek Squad, and it's going to sit in there for a week. And I thought, no, I'm going to manifest that this thing come back. And I don't know about you, but I've never had a computer come back that shorted out like that. And so I decided that I was going to get up in the morning. And then, by the way, it's out, man. This thing's gone. It's all night. I'm looking, and I'm going, it's really gone. I said, you know what? I'm going to get up in the morning. And by the way, didn't stress out about any of this. That's your test. That's your test. That's when you know if you're making progress. I was like, oh well. And so I thought, I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to go over to that computer, and I'm going to see it on. And I'm going to be screaming, jumping up and down, laughing because my computer came back up. Yeah, I know. You're going to go, no way. Mm-hmm. Of course, there's a logical excuse for this, reason for this, but I've never had it happen. I've never had a computer come back. no matter how much we dried it out. And by the way, this was just, the next morning. This wasn't like a couple days later. I got up and I envisioned it. I was okay with whatever I saw. I walked in and the light was on and it fired up and it's working perfectly now. I'm sorry, non-believers. I'm going to keep giving these stories and you tell me if this is a coincidence. I'm just saying, I'm making my own reality. Are you? Thank you for making this world a better place. I'm loving it. You are whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious and happy. You're joyful, peaceful, unlimited. Have you sent your light and your love over this planet? It's working. Do it every day. Every minute you get a chance, you'll feel that come back. You receive what you put out. Why? Because we're one thing. And it's perfect. Namaste.